When you're deciding what to photograph and how to photograph it, a lot of times light is going to play a big role in your pictures. So, depending on if the light is hard or soft, you're going to have a different kind of effect or even a mood going on in your pictures. And it might even make some things visible or not visible based on how the shadows look. So, it's important for us to identify the light quality so that way you can use the light the way that you'd like. And you can move things around or you can change your angle to get the type of look that you're hoping to in your pictures. You've been seeing some pictures that have been flashing up on the screen here that have been exhibiting hard light or soft light taken by students. So let's learn a little bit about how you can see hard or soft light. As you can see, it is a bright sunny day. I'm out here. The sun just came up about maybe an hour and a half ago, and now it is definitely showing one or the other, hard or soft light, and that's what we're going to learn about here. So first off, when you have direct sunlight, like we have right now, the sun is relatively very small in the sky, and it is super far away. So it's going to produce hard light. And hard light looks a little bit like what you see on the tree back here. So hard light creates these shadows that have real crisp edges. I'll kind of get a close-up shot of that there for you. Really hard edges, so you can see like almost a complete repeat of whatever it is that's creating the shadow. So in this case, my hand, right? Soft light, on the other hand, would be, for a cloudy day. So if it was cloudy outside, the sun would hit the clouds and it would basically diffuse all that light, and it would create a totally different kind of look for your shadows. So the closer the light source is and the larger it is, the more you're going to have soft light. So soft light, in this kind of situation, I'd have to get out of the sunlight. So over here in the shade, all of a sudden we've got light that's kind of bouncing around and coming back in to this area with the tree. And if I hold my hand up really close here, you can start to see the shadow on the tree. And you don't really see any lines to my shadows, right? It's going to be all just blurred out on the edges. So that would be an example of soft light. So here's another example kind of coming out towards this door over here, right? All we have is kind of diffused, bounced light that's coming in to this part of the picture, right? So you'll see right on my hand there, it is definitely just all blurred out for the shadows. Even looking back on this tree right here, right on the side of the shed here, we've got blurred lines to the shadows. So that in comparison to direct sunlight, right, where we have all this hard light going on. Now the reason that you see some of these shadows as blurred right down here is because the further away something is from its shadow, the more blurred it becomes too. So that bush right there is what's creating those shadows on the ground. And since the bush is way over there and the shadow extends so far, that's why you're going to see a little bit more of that blurred edge, even though it is definitely hard light from that sun directly.